Okay, this is sort of my best guess at how to balance this equation using redox or using oxidation numbers as opposed to just using the table of redox values. So here's the example said react aluminum with iodine. So if I react aluminum with iodine in a redox reaction where there's an exchange of electrons, typically aluminum is going to form aluminum ions. And if it's reacting with iodine, then probably there's going to be some gaining of electrons here in order to form an ion over there. So this is sort of what I'm starting with. But I need to balance how many of each one of these things I need in order to write a chemically balanced equation and also worry about the electrons. So this is my best guess without looking at it careful. So aluminum forms aluminum 3 plus. So what happens there, it must have lost 3 electrons. And then iodine, or just before that, aluminum, its oxidation number right now is 0 because it's a solid. So its oxidation number is 0, so is iodine. So if aluminum goes from 0 to 3 plus, then it must have lost 3 electrons. Iodine goes from 0 to 1, and so it must have gained 1 electron. If it gains 1 electron, and this one lost 3, that's not balanced. There's got to be something to fix that. And so what I'm wanting is to gain, because this one lost 3, this one gained. Oh, now hold on here. There's 2 iodines there. So this has have to be a 2, wouldn't it? No, each one of those gains 1 electron. I think I have to have a 2 here to gain 2 electrons. I think I have to have a 2 there. So this substance here goes to this, and it would have gained 2 electrons, 1 for each mole of iodine ions. So I now look at the electrons, and I have to balance the electrons. There's a 3 and a 2, so I got to go to 6. So that would mean that I need to double this, and I double that. So that would be 6 electrons, right? And then to get 6 electrons here, I'd need to triple this and triple that. That sounds about right to me. Because I couldn't simplify that anymore. All my iodines balance, my aluminum's balance, and now all the electrons balance. So there's 2 of these. If each one of them loses 3, so it lost 6 electrons, then there's each one of these gains 2 electrons to go to the 2 I minuses, but I need to gain 6, so I triple that. Let me just see, because the reactions, the half reactions, just a sec here. If I look at the half reactions, so I gotta find this CHM0095 general, not there, sorry, resources, data booklet. So if I'm looking at the data booklet and I need to go down, I'm wanting half reactions, here we go. So aluminum, do they even have aluminum here? Oh, sort of blind, I can't see it. But they have iodine. I know iodine's on here. Here's iodine. I2 plus 2 electrons gives you 2 I minus. So I think I think that that's how you would do that question. So you look at the oxidation number and see how it changes. And so you write down how many electrons each of those would need. And then you have to balance the gain and the loss of electrons.